Hey guys, right now you're looking at a loop of satellite imagery of Hurricane Igor. Last night I went through an eyewall replacement process, and as you can see, it is now coming out of that and will continue to strengthen throughout the day. It has been downgraded somewhat. It had winds of 150 miles an hour, now has winds at 135. I think this was a Category 5. I don't know why they didn't upgrade this yesterday, but they should have. It looked like a Category 5. It acted like a Category 5, so it probably was a Category 5, but just NOAA didn't upgrade it, just like they have in a couple other storms, and it's just, I don't know, just for whatever reason they didn't. But anyway, guys, here's the projected path right here. As you can see, winds at 135 miles an hour, pressure at 945 millibars, moving to the west-northwest at 8 miles an hour. Right now it's a Category 4 and projected to maintain Category 4 status all the way up until Friday. And then on Saturday we can do a Category 3, and Sunday we can do a Category 2 with winds of 105 miles an hour. And continue moving off to the west-northwest. I think actually this is going to be a little bit further west than what they're thinking, because it has not crossed 20 north yet. And it was supposed to cross 20 north way back here, and then it was supposed to cross 20 north here, and then now here. So I think it's probably going to cross 20 north somewhere around this area, and then move into around this area, and then curve out basically. But models are splitting the difference right now, and they're kind of giving us hints that this trough may not pick it up, but we'll see what goes on with that. Basically, you see the spaghetti models taking it off. They're closely oriented with each other and in their ways of thinking about where the storm's going to move, the storm's intensity, et cetera, et cetera. But basically you can see it takes it off to the northwest, and then north, and then eventually northeast out to sea, and dissipates it out over the northern Atlantic Ocean. This is a slimmed down view of the models, as you can see how tightly clustered these are, and just basically bringing it all very close to Bermuda. So Bermuda needs to be watching this until over here. It may pass maybe even a little bit west of Bermuda is what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure right now. It would not surprise me if these models were wrong, because this ridge seems to be a bit stronger than they've been anticipating this entire time they've been forecasting the storm. So maybe it'll move a bit further west, maybe all the way to 65, maybe 70 west. We'll see where that gets, but basically that's just my thinking on it. Here's Invest 92L, looking like a tropical depression more and more, but we'll see when they upgrade it to a tropical depression. You can see spaghetti models right here, all taking it off over the Yucatan. I think these are a bit too far south. I think if it's going to make landfall anywhere after it crosses over the Yucatan, it's probably going to be anywhere from Brownsville, just a little bit north to Brownsville, and then maybe a little bit south of Brownsville. That's where all the storms that have been coming out of the Gulf have gone, and so that's where I'm thinking this is going to go. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good guesstimate, if you ask me. Here is satellite imagery for Hurricane Julia. Was upgraded this morning, I do believe, and it's looking pretty good on satellite. You can see an eye-like feature starting to develop there. I think this will probably get up to a Category 2 hurricane. It is possible it could reach Category 3 status, but we'll see where that goes. I mean, it's possible with all hurricanes of that form. Here's the general Atlantic satellite imagery, and as you can see, it's the first time I've seen 2 hurricanes in the Atlantic at the same time in a while, since I think 2008. But right here is Igor. Just went through an eyewall replacement process. Now coming out of that, Invest 92L over here, looking pretty torn apart, but it's getting better organized as we speak. And over here, Hurricane Julia, and this is gonna move off to the northwest very quickly. No one needs to really worry about Julia at all. But Igor, we need to watch Igor a little bit, especially here in the northern Leeward Islands. If that clips you, it could easily bring you a tropical storm, minimal hurricane force winds, but we'll see where that goes, considering it has not crossed 20 north yet, but it does look like it's starting to curve off to the northwest. And here is the wind shear. As you can see, it's not looking very bad at all. It's pretty conducive for development all over basically the Atlantic, except for right behind Igor, because all its outflow is producing this big giant area of shear that any storm that ventures into that's going to get torn apart. That's why they're keeping Julia at a minimal hurricane, and also because it moves off to the north into cooler waters fairly rapidly. Well, alright guys, this is Weathercast 100. See ya.